Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the San Francisco Giants. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Logan Webb. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Ready to go now? Here is Gleyber Torres. And we are underway in game one of the series. Hey! Webb was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Webb notched a complete game the last time on the hill. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 down, base is empty. Kerry Carpenter digs in now.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Carpenter recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
No, that's low. Hey!
Off the plate inside. And it's 2-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. This one in the air, right field. And that'll get down for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Colt Keith.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That misses, and that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Back to the mound. He's got it. Handles, throws to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Leading off, Jake McCarthy. And he lays down a bunt. He's safe on with a bunt single.
No shame in his game. He extends his hitting streak by laying down a bunt, and it counts for a reason. The streak lives to see another day. Nicely done to utilize some small ball right there.
That one at the knees for a strike. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. Going to count 1 and 2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. In the air, left field. Base hit into the outfield. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 1-0.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Willie Adames stands in. Now this is a rocket to left. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Green hurries it back in. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got 2 in scoring position.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Oh, and this one gets away. But no advance from the runners. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
That's a
Really
ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Arise at third. Adames at second with nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Here's the Giants lineup. Been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on base percentage, and of course when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit. Singy.
Yeah, it's really tough for any team that struggles to get on base. Dramatic home runs and base clearing hits do more for a team than just change the score. Good teams feed off that stuff.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. Two on, 1 out. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this could score both runs. 1 run across. Relay throw home.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Here's Matt Chapman. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Gets him to chase after that one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. And a 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, 1 out. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Hits the top of the wall. 1 run is in. Now a relay to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. And it's 5-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Jack Flaherty departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for Detroit.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Justin Verlander.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Lee around third, and it's off the wall.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a 1-0. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Left fielder, Chase McCarthy.
Bunting for a hit. McGonigal flips it. Safe!
He's good.
And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Two aboard with 1 out. Luis Ariz stands in.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Chases that one upstairs. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Ball 2.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Got him swinging for the K. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Comes up empty. First and second, 2 down. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Giants 7 and the Tigers nothing. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. All set for start of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
On the ground to first, Devers. throws to first in time and quickly one away in the second.
Batting seventh, center fielder Parker Meadows.
Just off the outside edge. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Batting eighth.
Absolutely bang bang at first. Made his speed really work for him right there.
One down. Javier Baez, the next to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Baez wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Oh, look at the stop. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Batting ninth, second baseman Kevin McGonigal.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here at the top of the second. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Nope.
Runners are at the corners, one away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1.
For the Tigers, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
Nope. That's inside.
That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Riley Green.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. One out, base is full. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. His 28th home run of the season. A 4-spot on the board. It's 7-5. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Ball one.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. 2-0 the count. Here it comes. And that one ripped to left. 2 away down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Big time, big fly for Detroit. A grand slam. It's now 7-5. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Fastball right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Matt Chapman. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Way upstairs. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt. Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Here's 0-1. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So the Giants leave 1. They lead at 7-5. Back here at Oracle Park. Well, Singy, we highlighted him in the open. Nearly untouchable on the mound of late, but today, not so much.
Yeah, he's got to battle and try to gain that confidence back. A lot of game left in this one. Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Ball 1.
Taps softly to the right side. Garcia gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
clearly
Nope,
he
that's
hasn't
a
had
ball.
it in this game, and looks like sooner than later they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one pushed foul. Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Got him swinging. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Parker Meadows. Meadows, a rangy center fielder, made his big league debut when he was 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. That clips the corner. Struck him out looking. Down in order go the Tigers, and they're down 7-5. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. In the air, left field. Green on his way in. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Harrison Bader.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Giants,
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jake McCarthy will hit next. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Throw on to Torkelson. They thwart the bunt attempt and end the inning. It's the Giants 7 and the Tigers 5. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
On the ground, and foul ball. McGonigal with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Slides for the stop, over to first. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Back to the top of the order, Gleyber Torres digs in now, 1 for 2. Rolled over to third, Chapman. To first, and Gleyber Torres retired. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. It's the Giants 7 and the Tigers 5.
Now pitching for
New
Detroit.
pitcher on now,
Number
Kyle
67,
Finnegan.
This guy's a
Kyle
strike
Finnegan.
thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Leading off for the Giants, designated hitter, Luis Ariz.
Tigers bullpen with some action. Brant Herter appears to be getting loose. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
That's a ball.
Ariz aboard here at first with nobody out.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. And they add a pair. It's 9-5.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Rafael Devers up to hit.
Ball, that's outside.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Finnegan, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Late with the swing there. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a 1-2 again. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one almost got him. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Ball.
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right field. Carpenter under it. And there are 2 down. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Ball 1. That's ball 2.
That one is upstairs. This one in the air. Torkelson settles under this one, and that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 9-5. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in San Francisco. Well, Singy, as we mentioned early on, he came in with all the momentum. Today, though, different story.
Yeah, lucky for him, his offense is getting it done. The ERA's taking a big hit, but the win column might not. And that's a trade most guys would take.
That's in for a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Ball 2.
Check swing went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses down and away. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Digging in, Kerry Carpenter. Carpenter needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. The 0-1.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Chapman whips it to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5.
Now pitching for
the
Detroit.
new pitcher in the game, Grant Herter.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Lee, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Foul ball. And the 0-2.
Ball one.
Got him. Now one away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Bader, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder, Chase McCarthy.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Bader, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air out towards right center. Meadows on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. One hit. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So digging in,
Leading
Colt
off for
Keith.
Detroit, third baseman, Colt Keith.
In there at the knees. Oh, great stop. Go to the pitcher. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Hey!
Up the middle, Adames. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Parker Meadows getting ready to hit. In for a strike. It's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. It's the Giants 9 and the Tigers 5. Back here at Oracle Park, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
To the right side, Dives and he can't hang on. He beats the throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Adames, in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Cut on, popped up right side. Torkelson under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Arise over at first with one away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Garcia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom. And
that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back at the ballpark, and Singy, this pitcher was sizzling coming in, but it's been a slow burn today.
Yeah, Boog, it hasn't been pretty by any means, but the win column doesn't ask how it happened.
Hey! A little bit low.
That's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That ball's carrying. And that one is off the top of the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay, he's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Next for the Tigers,
Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Gleyber Torres, 1 for 3. Good take by Torres.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 3-0. And that one ripped to left. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and now 9-6. Here comes the skipper. Eric Miller on the pitch here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 9-7.
That swing just injected more drama into this one.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Pitch misses there. Ball 3. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they get 2 runs on 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Holton.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Outside, that's a ball. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1. Just missed. Payoff pitch, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses. So leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now Jung-Hoo Lee.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Scott Efros, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Chapman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. He goes down looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
In the air on the infield, McGonigal has a beat on it. Out number 2. So here's Bader now.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And a big swing and a miss.
Ball, that's low.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Left fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Trying to bunt his way on. Over to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Spencer Torkelson.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off of fastballs, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
In the air, left field. McCarthy on the move. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Dylan Dingler.
1 out man at first. Dylan Dingler, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Now on the bump, Jose Butto. He comes on for the 35th time this year.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
It's softly on the ground left side, but it kicks foul. Tying run at the plate. And a slider misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Parker Meadows.
Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1.
No, he's
that's
really
off the
working
plate.
him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. The Tigers with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch
That's
misses.
ball 3.
Ball 3. Chop to first,
Foul.
and a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Detroit. They still trail by a couple. It's 9.
For Detroit.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Scott Efros.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Arise. The leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. His throw is not in time, an infield single. And they'll go back to checking the right-hander now.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
So a change being made at first base. Giants go to a pinch runner. Tyler Fitzgerald getting some more speed on the bases. And the 0-1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And first offering is fouled off.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Nope, outside.
The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now. This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
On a line out towards center. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. And here is Matt Chapman. Out to short, Baez. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Fought off foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Backed off the plate that time. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-2.
Ball, that's it.
The Giants trying to break this one open here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside, and the count's full. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the bases are now loaded.
Up next for the Giants.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Ripped towards third. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's Javier Baez. Ryan Walker on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's a 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Nope. Ball 1.
The Giants trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hard hit to third. In time to Devers. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Torres in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Walker looking for save number 30 this season. Torres wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. What a stop. Throw to first. And what a play. Ball game.
We saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing. And it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And your final 10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.